Hello everyone, this is Tommy with my YouTube channel, The American Truth, and today this video is going to be on, does Obama equal Hugo Chavez? Now some of you might be standing here now, sitting at your desk looking at this video and say, what is Tommy talking about? Well, I don't know if you've heard the news or not today, but Hugo Chavez down in Venezuela just won a huge election today. He had his people vote to give him a right to expunge term limits for the president of Venezuela. Yeah, that's right. That means Hugo Chavez can now run for president and be president till the day he dies. In other words, he's now going from socialism to dictatorship. And this is where I bring in Obama. Right after Obama was elected, we started getting the stories about we should take away term limits for the president. The Democrats were talking about it. Hugo Chavez does it. Every time Fidel Castro, another dictator, another communist, every time he speaks, the liberals bow down at his feet and kiss his feet. Hugo Chavez comes to New York, calls our president the devil, and what do the liberals do? They take him up to a church in Harlem and they hold his arms up in the air like he's a hero. This, the same man who is now taking away term limits in Venezuela. The same man who turned in a free country into a socialist country. A country where now Venezuelan people are starting to flee the country because of the hard times that are coming down on that country today. The country is going into serious debt. Their deficit has gone 5 times over the last 3 years than what it's been in the last 20 years in Venezuela. What that basically means is Hugo Chavez is borrowing so much money to pay all these social programs because the price of oil has dropped down to $35 a barrel. When it was $100 a barrel and $125 a barrel, socialism was working great because Venezuela's biggest export is oil. So they were making a ton of money. However, now with the price of $35 a barrel, they're not making so much money. With Citgo gas stations owned by Venezuela and Hugo Chavez all around this country closing down, Americans are getting the picture that why support a dictator in Venezuela by buying his fuel at the Citgo gas stations. I encourage all my American friends, all my conservatives, all those who cherish this country and cherish freedom to never buy gas at Citgo gas stations. They are owned by Venezuela. See, in order for the Democrats to get to where they are today with the control of the House, the Senate, and the White House, to talk about taking away term limits for the president, it's all been done with fear tactics. This is the politics of fear. That's right. The same thing the liberals tried to blame George W. Bush for after 9/11 when we went to war with terrorism and dictators, murdering dictators. We were told by Al Gore, this is politics of fear. Yet he uses the fake man caused global warming as a fear tactic to tell us that in 20 years we're all going to be dead if we don't change our ways. That's right. That's Al Gore for you. Has absolutely no idea what he's talking about. That is politics of fear. That is to get Americans to stop doing what they do every day. That was to get Americans to stop buying gas-guzzling cars. That was to get America to stop using their electricity whenever they want, but only for us. See, not for the elite, not for Al Gore, not for Nancy Pelosi, not for Harry Reid, not for Barack Obama, but for us, the little people. See, it's the little people that are the problem, not the big elitists up there in Congress and in the White House. And no, they're not causing global warming. It's us, the American people. See, my problem with liberals today is that they want complete power. And complete power, they must put fear in the hearts of the American people. See, what we have here is we have Hugo Chavez now getting free reign of this country, from now going from socialism into a dictatorship. This is what the Liberal Party wants. And the only people that are too stupid to see what's coming in our future are all you idiot liberals that voted for these bastards. It's a scary thought. Scary thought that I live in a country today that could be this stupid. Half of America voted for this man for what? Hope and change. Well, I hope socialism rolling into dictatorship is the kind of change you were looking for. Damn idiots. God bless all of my friends in YouTube world. God bless our troops, men and women, wherever they may be in this world. And as always, God bless America.